everybody. This is Lauren Dalvia. I am an astrologer and spiritual teacher here at Bene Mudra Wellness. And this is an astrological update for March 14th through March 21st. So we just had a really beautiful, big, beautiful new moon in Pisces on the 13th. And that was like very, very gentle, like very much bathed with love, with empathy and creativity. And I hope everybody was able to relax into that and connect with the beneficent energy associated with that. I just want to let everybody know, Pisces energy is so beautiful. Anytime the planet Neptune is involved, which is Pisces ruling planet and which is super involved this month anyway, with a lot of these placements, like it's super, super spiritual and super loving, but there's also projection energy out there that's pretty hardcore. Of all signs, Pisces is the most easy to project energy onto. So if you are Pisces, if you have Pisces sun, Pisces or Pisces rising especially, or even Pisces moon, like you are more susceptible to being kind of messed with projection energy than other signs. But when this energy is about in general, like if there's a lot of it going on, then it's easy for any of us to kind of project and be projected on. So I just wanted to kind of just remind everybody of that, and that's in play for the rest of the month. So just to kind of be aware of that and to just be aware that that's kind of like the shadow side of Pisces energy, because the light side is so beautiful. That's kind of the thing. Like every sign, every zodiac sign has a shadow, that's proportional to the glorious attributes and light sides. So we don't have a lot of huge placements this week. Except at the end of the week, we do have the equinox, and the sun and Venus are entering Aries. So that's really the big shift. The spring equinox, it's like, this is fire. It's the beginning of the astrological year. And it's about life and pioneering and go-getting and love. There's a lot of like new reasons to be happy, and there's a lot of forward motion. And there's a lot of, on March 21st, we also have Mars in Gemini, which is in a special trine to Saturn in Aquarius. So that's focused action. Is a lot easier under this placement. So, that's what to look forward to this week. And I'm just going to do a little update for each of the signs. So Aries, Mercury is in your hidden area. So this can have you experiencing like deep dreams, intuition, everything like that. Just kind of pay attention to what's happening behind the scenes, hints and secrets. This can provide you with hits of valuable information. Pluto and the sun and Venus are in your hidden area as well. So that's enhancing healing in private, any hints about increasing power and success and, really like bold, intuitive energy. You need to pay attention in order to kind of get the most out of this. And you're also encouraged to assert your views and act on your thoughts as a way of kind of tackling a sore spot. So also public support or increased focus on messages or choices, like concentration should be easier in those regards, but to kind of pay attention that might be something that's going on this week. Also, Mars and Venus are into your sign this week. The sun and Venus are into your sign at the end of this week, as I said. So this is something new or enjoying greater confidence and attraction. Like this is, if you're Aries, the sun's about to enter your sign. So there's usually this influx of energy. Just watch for motivation and passion and all that stuff, and you'll attract based on your courage and strength. Like this is not a time to play small, no apologies, nothing like that. Taurus, Mercury is in your social area. That increases communication and public connection. That's really good. It's free flowing exchange of information. empathy. It's excellent for reaching others emotionally, creatively, business, everything. Pluto and the Sun and Venus are in your social area as well. This intensifies relationships, social connections, public image. You can go further if you tune in deeply to what's going on, like just beneath that basic facade. Mars is in your area of personal resources, and so it's asking you to act on a financial or self-esteem matter, making a choice or pursuing what you want. It will address hidden insecurities, but you can do it. It's not necessarily a money-making influence, but it will confirm that you're moving in the right direction regarding income and in terms of being clear about your values. And the Sun and Venus are in your hidden area. That activates desire, goals, passions that are kind of simmering underneath. Pay attention to undefined impulses. Pay attention to desires that maybe don't make sense. It's a great time to journal. It's a great time to be, tuned into that. This is gestation period. Gemini, Mercury is in your career area. That activates open-ended professional discussions, creative ideas. Goals might not be super easy to define, and like plans might not stick, but stay open to kind of developing things as they come, and allow conversations to kind of take their own like trajectories and tentacles. Pluto, the Sun and Venus are aspecting your career sector as well. So this gives you access to hidden power and resource if you're ready to really look. Intuition is very helpful right now. Your choices will help you address any public wounds, any social anxiety. Just instinctively tap into a bit of courage. And you might be confirming your actions are in the right place at the right time by doing this. An issue that can be formalized, like future goals, developing travel, education, publishing, broadcasting, all those areas are favored under this placement. And the Sun and Venus are moving into your social area, and that kind of spices things up in terms of friendship, romance, group activities, being seen by the public. You can attract attention. It's good for launching things business-wise as well. Cancer. Mercury is in your area of opportunities. That opens up possibilities in terms of travel, education, publishing, broadcasting, legal. You have a sense of a bigger world. This will expand your imagination, your ability to kind of imagine beneficial, hopeful arrangements and scenarios. New knowledge will flow in. Stay alert. Pluto, Sun, and Venus are in your opportunities area as well. This enhances long distance romance, developments, travel, education, legal, publishing, broadcasting, that whole area of things. Changes to one-on-one relationships. This can add depth, expansion, commitment to what's happening. Relationships in general can improve. You also can assert yourself indirectly in this moment of expansion. Mars is in your hidden area in this placement to the wounded healer. That encourages behind the scenes or intuitive action as a way of coping with insecurities around career or success. So insert yourself indirectly. Private boundaries and rules can solidify your efforts. An intimate relationship can be supportive in a detached but very constructive way. Finances or psychological matters will benefit if you're ready to take action. And the Sun and Venus are moving into your career area. This will light things up and bring you really nice attention. It's going to boost your confidence professionally. It's really good for fueling launches, goals, business, anything like that. Leo, Mercury is in your area of shared resources. That takes relationship conversations a step deeper, opens up access to psychological realms, and encourages you to ask for more and to look for more behind the scenes. Financial information can be more difficult to clarify, although insight in that area can emerge as well. Pluto, Sun, and Venus in your area of shared resources. This encourages intimacy, sharing, deeper insight, trust, all that stuff. Shadow issues, everything that's scary in that regard can be less daunting, and as you're able to kind of urge improvement, you're sort of nudged forward by the universe. Mars is in your sector in this, Mars is in your sector this can work in your favor as you skillfully deal with insecurities, fears of the unknown, or vulnerabilities. So, just be aware. Sun and Venus are in your opportunities area. This introduces new reasons to take a risk or explore, or look forward to the future. Long distance romance, travel, education, publishing, legal, broadcasting, everything like that are given like a special hit of faith and luck. So you can attract based on your courage to kind of move forward into areas that are unseen. Virgo, Mercury is in your partnership area. That encourages a flow of conversation or increases a significant messenger. So openness to what's being said is key. Just try to listen without judgment. Also, Pluto and the Sun and Venus is in your relationship sector, so this can deepen connection. It encourages passion, it encourages commitment, trust, readiness to put yourself out there. This is really good. You're also able to focus on daily routine and obligation in a way that is very highlighted this week. Increased responsibilities can be used to keep you on track, to manage your actions and target what's most important. The Sun and Venus is into your sector of shared resources. This can light a passionate fire between you and another and introduce a financial gift or boost your courage and confidence when it comes to dealing with any psychological issues. Libra, Mercury is in your area of routine. This can deliver free-flowing answers or corrections. It's actually defining the info that's best for you that can be challenging. So just focus can be scattered, vulnerability can be, highlighted. You may be more sensitive to others. So you just want to use really, really careful discernment in terms of like who you let in this week, who you let in to occupy that space. Pluto and the Sun and Venus are in the same area of routine. So this enhances healing and self-care and corrections, especially with regard to anything home life or family. So what you give to another or improve in your immediate environment, it helps you to tap into changes in your home life. The Sun and Venus is in your partnership area, moves into that area. So that can energize new romance or refuel existing connections. So passion, impulse, and courage to love openly without fear or hesitation can be highlighted this week. Also, what we admire others for the most is highlighted as well. So consider how you can express those qualities yourself this week. Scorpio, Mercury is in your area of self-expression. That opens romantic or creative communication. There's a really big flow with this. So really, really great ideas can flow. Same with your ability to speak your truth, to speak truth to power, to be creative. It can be flirtatious as well. Pluto and the Sun and Venus is in your area of self-expression. This adds depth and determination to your romantic contacts or creative efforts. So brief attractions can have these really sweet, gentle undertones, while your desire to indulge or create or celebrate or treat yourself can take you deeper. So, just be careful. Like, you want to be mindful of overindulging, but also know that this is like a really deep opportunity to really go in. Watch for deep stability. You can easily click into certain like new ways of routine. Self-control is key, but you're really able to go in deep. The Sun and Venus move into your area of routine. So that energizes anything health, anything self-improvement, anything routine, or anything service to somebody else. There can be more to do along with an increased desire to do it right and tackle like whatever is on the docket. So you might find yourself, you just want to be careful that who you push service on. Like if you're pushing the idea of being of service to someone, that they really want it, like to just not go overboard in that way, but to know that you're really like a beautiful open being for service this week. Sagittarius, Mercury is in your domestic area. This can encourage open discussion with family, emergence of past, of anything memory related. Past and present are kind of together. It can be challenging to remain grounded under this placement. Information, anything in terms of like home stuff, buying, selling, dealings, home business, like anything home can be hard to like juggle and keep track of. Pluto, Sun, and Venus in your domestic area also, this depth and seriousness to family relationships. So you could find yourself swimming through issues of the past, or making purchases for your home as a way of boosting your security. Be careful about that. Happiness and contentment are here. They're favored. This is a soothing time. Mars is in your relationship area, and this special placement with the wounded healer that encourages healing moments with a partner, as their actions can help you deal with your insecurities. They might nudge you outside of your comfort zone while boosting your courage. If you're not in a relationship, it can highlight stuff from the past, but it's always, when Chiron's there, it can hurt, but it's really an opportunity for beauty and healing and deep understanding and moving through. Mars is in a trine to Saturn that can confirm commitment, perhaps formally in a relationship, at least someone willing to play by your values and rules. The Sun and Venus are in your area of self-expression. That offers injection of fun, confidence, sometimes new romance. You might feel more inclined to show off what you've got, celebration, creativity, desire to play, desire to have fun. You attract based on your courage to go public with who you are and what you want. That is key for you, Sagittarius. You attract based on your courage to go public with who you are and what you want. Capricorn, Mercury is in your communication area. That activates all messages, meetings, and the exchange of information. Communication will flow easily, but defining certain facts might be tricky under this placement. Pluto in your sign with the Sun and Venus in your communication area. This is depth with messages, depth with ideas. Watch for kind of hints in the background. With power, you're going to intensify your focus on what you really want to express or what you desire. This should happen naturally. Conversations will not have to be forced. Mars is in your area of routine in this special placement to the wounded healer. That enables correct and productive actions regarding health or obligations to others. So troublesome domestic issues can easily be addressed as you instinctively make the right choice, okay? Mars is trine to Saturn. This can confirm those choices as financial responsibilities or personal boundaries are energized by your daily efforts. So you'll know exactly what to do and how to look after yourself. The Sun and Venus are entering into your domestic area. That energizes any relationships, family, home improvement, home business, home celebration. Just watch for a sense of vitality and fresh hope. It's really like a spring cleaning time in this regard, and it's only good. Aquarius, Mercury is in your area of personal resources. This can deliver inspiration about sources of income or see you considering alternatives to like whatever you've got existing. Conversations about finances and security can be more open, which is good, like less formal, more open. Pluto and the Sun and Venus in your personal resources area can also deliver, little financial self-esteem boosts. So you can tap into sources of change and intensity. This guides you towards what's best for you. Mars is in your area of self-expression in this special placement to the wounded healer. That helps you address insecurities about not being heard. So you can act from a place of creativity, happiness, or a desire to be appreciated. This can happen more naturally. Mars is in this trine to Saturn in your sign, and it confirms all of that. As creative or romantic efforts can lead to something real, your work ethic and focus will naturally place you on a path to something better. The Sun and Venus into your communication sector. This can attract more contacts. It can attract more ideas, more conversations that are beneficial professionally or creatively. Like watch for a surge of vitality and optimism as a result of speaking out. And finally, Pisces, Mercury is into your sign. This gives you all the right words while opening your eyes to more information. So it's intuition plus intellect. This is a really beautiful current of knowledge. Significant messengers can appear under this placement as well. Pluto and the Sun and Venus in your sign add depth with aspects to Pluto. Pluto is not in your sign, but the Sun and Venus are aspected to Pluto in your sign. They add depth, like really deep power to your energies. You can attract more and have greater influence on others if you tap into whatever's changing in your social area, your social network. Mars is in your domestic area, and this special placement to Chiron. It enables beneficial actions at home or with family. Security fears, financial and emotional, they can be assuaged with a few light adjustments. Mars trine Saturn confirms certain domestic choices as a background responsibility or a limit, keeps you moving along a certain path. Family issues can stabilize. The Sun and Venus into your sector of personal resources, it also can light up money and self-esteem matters while helping you attract what you want. Having the courage to activate your core values and stand up for yourself is key under this placement. So it should be a really interesting week for everybody. A lot of good stuff. Remember, we have this big change. The astrological year is ending this week. The new year is beginning as the sun enters Aries, and we have the spring equinox. I am, as ever, available at benimudra.com for natal chart consultation, soul astrology, that's what's your life purpose and your soul mission, as well as spiritual teaching. I do take on private clients that I take through 3, 6, and 12-month processes to change your life in every way. I am Lauren Dalvia. I can be found on Instagram at Lauren, LAUREN _ Dalvia, DALVIA, or at benimudra.com. I am, as ever, grateful to all of my mentors and to Nadia Gilchrist, whose astrological work and mathematics are the basis for this report. Thank you, Nadia, and thank you all. Have a great week, everybody. Happy New Year.